What is up, YouTube? Una here for another OPTC video. It's been a while. I missed you guys. Oh yeah. We're gonna go to the Buster Call 40 stamina, and we're gonna do a slasher team. Woo! Now, some people are grumbling online, like, "Oh, you can't use slasher team." Oh, those are old guides. They're wrong. There's a trick with Stage 3 with slasher teams, and it's not that the content producers are, not out. When these things, these Fortnites and raids get first, released, the YouTube guys all want to be the first one online. They all want to release kind of like their how to do it. So, tricks come out over time that it's not as bad. So what I'm going to show you is just how to do this with slashers. I did this all the time in Japan. It's not a problem. I am choosing a team that wow, look how close I am to level 5. But in any case, you want level 2. Let's go back. Let's grab a Mihawk that will get me to that level 2 anti-lock, just because when you get to Strawberry, I think it is, he will lock a unit for 2. Man, no one likes lock on their Mihawk. He will do a level 2 lock for you guys. So not required, but highly recommended because it makes that Strawberry fight a lot easier. I think it's Strawberry. We'll find out when we start going through this. But none of these orbs are really required besides the lock. Everything else is just kind of nice to have. So yeah, that's my team, but what I'm going to recommend is kind of a double staller with Usopp and with Zoro, and you should be Gucci after that. You're going to want the Coffin Boat Max for sure, and that's about it. Other than that, you're just, it's Stage 3 that's going to give you the problems. Other than that, that double Mihawk special is really what's going to get you through this stage. So start off, you don't really want to take a hit from any of these guys. They're all super powerful, like for like 4,000 or 5,000, something like that. And then I think the bazooka guys, there's 2 versions of those. There's an Int Bazooka or a Strength Bazooka. We got the Strength Bazooka one. They'll hit for like 7 or 8,000. Ugh, great for Whitebeard teams, which I just put that video out. But for our strength teams, we don't want to take no damage. So there you go. And then this is really where you're going to get your stalls. What I'd recommend is stall long enough for Usopp if you can. Because these guys only hit for like 950, and they've got 6 hit points, so there's lots of stalling to be had on this stage. So I would recommend stalling for at least long enough to get your Usopp ready. It's not required, but it is really useful because there's this cadence of Usopp, Zoro, Usopp, and you definitely want Usopp for Stage 3. But it's also just that cadence of having the double staller. Yeah, very, 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 very nice for slasher teams. So we are 4 turns away, which means at this point we are just going to be doing the bare minimum, at least not 6 hit points of damage. Pop, pop. Well, I guess I could have taken one of them out because you always get that one free turn with whatchamacallit, preemptives, because pretty much all the generals have a preemptive, so you can get kind of like a free turn off of that. So, well, in any case, we'll take... Oh, I don't heal for anything. Brutal. It's a good thing I have that auto heal. And if not, you can always bring like a healer, kind of like the Brooks. Brooks a great unit to kind of heal. But we're going to go with the offensive strategy since I do have some auto heal sockets. But you'll see in the lower left-hand corner that slasher attack down. Oops, I totally just did the wrong one. Oh, crap. What you want to do is Usopp there. Because I've been putting Usopp in the lower right of my Whitebeard team, and I really like Whitebeard a lot better for this mission because it's just a lot easier. So we're going to take some hits, but in any case, Shu, his his Devil Fruit power is he can rust metal when he touches it. I think that's freaking awesome. Do you guys think that's freaking awesome? So when he touches Zoro's sword, he could break it basically. So I just think that's kind of cool with the way the game designers put that into this game here. Whoop. Whoops. Bonk, 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 bonk. And then he attacks every turn. So we'll just go ahead and... I can't because of this guy? Oh, that is so annoying. I thought you could at least delay the one guy. So as soon as I take this guy out, I'll be able to stall, I guess. Yeah. So the fact that he can just kind of touch a sword and have it rust, I think it's really cool that the game designers made him weaken slashers. Alright, now we'll delay. Boop, boop. So we talked about that cadence earlier, about being able to use Usopp on this stage and then Zoro on the next stage. Obviously, I've screwed that up just because I just quickly did the specials without even kind of looking at them, which is fine. So I don't know. Some people want that speed team. This is not going to be a speed team video. Like I said, this is just to show you how to do it with slashers. And one of the tricks with slashers is you don't want to push him below his 20% health mark, because he'll resummon all those Marines, which is really annoying. So you just come down to the last possible second. I don't think it's worth stalling for Zoro here at this point. We'll just push through and take him out as fast as we can. So with this, the gimmick is each of these units are high defense. You can still blow through them, but they have like 5 hit points. So as long as you go like Usopp, Zoro, and then Doflamingo, because it goes, this guy, and then it goes to back row, you should be fine. So we're just going to take that auto target off. Because if you let them attack, they will lock a unit for 5 turns, which is honestly a lot of turns. So we just won't let them do that. Boop. And then this guy, he has a lot of health too, so you just got to be a little bit careful with him. Like I said, you can push through. I mean, you saw I was able to take out those units before, but you could push through pretty quick when you have a slasher team, because you have so many dex units. And he will shuffle your orbs every 2 turns or whatever. So just bring him close. Don't don't push him under 20%, because he will resummon all of those annoying units that you just spent your precious time taking out. And when they come back again, they're gonna have that high defense. So, but that's hey, slasher team. Whoever said you can't use slashers is full of it here. So here's the other turn that you'd want to use your slasher for, or your D-layer for. If I had Zoro, that would have given me that one more turn to use Usopp here, basically. So and then Strawberry hits really hard. All of the units around him hit really hard. So just be careful with who survives this. You don't want any of these units to really attack, basically. Under 20%, he will do 10,000 damage, and after the second turn, he locks one random unit. But like I said, or like we saw earlier, since I have the level 2 anti-lock thing, we do not care at all, because right there he locked a unit for 2 turns, but you'll see I had nothing happen. And that's about it for this guy. I'll probably save that int orb just in case I want to finish him off. We'll bring him, you always want to do your max stall, so you just stall one more turn, and that should be it. Because up next is Onigumo, then you have, we'll go ahead and bring him down a little bit. Up next is Onigumo, and then we'll have Dalmatian, who has, Onigumo's not too unique, but up after that we have Dalmatian, who has a no staller, so the next round's the last time you want to stall, and then we'll have, did I say Onigumo? Yeah, I said Onigumo, and then the last stage is Momonga. So, here we'll use our Usopp to stall, because you obviously can't do it on Dalmatian. And then we'll get to Onigumo, and our staller will be back up by then. So what I recommend is just stalling here. You'll notice that of all the specials, we're not really using any specials per se to do damage. It's only really delaying for slashers. So that's all you really need to remember, is that cadence of alternating which delayer you're going to use each turn. Because once you get to Dalmatian, that's the first time you'll do kind of a special, which I'd recommend once you get to Onigumo or Dalmatian, that you do your special for Mihawk. Just because, since he has no turn delayers, it helps to, or anti-turn delayer thing, it helps to do a lot of damage there. So that's why I always do kind of like a Mihawk there, and then I'll just unload the rest of my specials once we get to Momonga, the final stage. We'll take one hit from this guy. How much damage do they do? 3390. Not a big deal when you got the coffin boat. So, hey, there you go. I think this is pretty much wrapped up. With the Mihawk specials, with the Dofi, with the slasher crocodile. I mean, the rest of this is going to be an issue, because each one of these stages has its gimmick, but it's not hard. You just have to know how to kind of work it. So we'll go ahead and rock our Mihawk there like we said we would, and you'll notice here he's got that anti-turn. You see how it's got in the upper right hand corner. Well, I might have cut it off with YouTube, but He's got a little immunity symbol, and then it's just the clock, meaning that you just can't do an anti-delay. That's all. Alright, so let's focus on taking out Dalmatian. It's a good thing I got that orb there. Probably should have switched that last attack with Zoro to finish, just because those orbs are really nice when you go up against these guys. Alright, hey, look at that. Got really lucky with orbs there, honestly, especially for making that mistake, so we should be able to take Mr. Dougie Dog Dalmatian out. If not, he's going to do attack that, like, it does super high damage. I think it's like 30 or 40,000 damage. Let's look it up. 30,000 damage. Wow. So here's Momonga. He's going to do his preemptive, which gives us one more free turn, so that Usopp will be ready. You'll notice I didn't stall on that last guy. So you just Usopp right here. Not that you really need to, but hey, it helps for the damage. And what's going to happen is after this turn, whether he's delayed or not, it does not matter whether he's delayed. He's going to summon 2 more units in these slots that are missing right there. So it's best if you could just take him out, like right now. Can I do... You know what? We're going to go ahead and just do a Croc right now. Give me that guaranteed int orb on him, and we'll see what other random orbs we get. We'll use Dofi to shuffle, and then we'll just move on, I think. Okay. At least I got an orb for Zoro. I don't think anyone else can use an orb, because no one really cares. Since Usopp's not boosted, it doesn't really matter. Well, let's go ahead and get a weak orb off of him. So, like I said, just target Onigumo, and you should be fine. A lot of people recommended the Coffin Boat. It is recommended. I have almost all max units, so you can see this wasn't very challenging for me, which is why it's, when people say, oh, don't use slashers, it's like, no, slashers are just fine for this stage. But if you didn't need the Coffin Boat, like I didn't need it, you could totally switch it up and rock the the Sunny Go, because the Sunny Go, you could use the area of effect damage to kind of take out one of these stages too. So here's that summoning that I was telling you about, and I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. Sweet. Let's go ahead and use that to take out some of those guys in the back, at least. Oh, it didn't delay them. What the butts? Okay. I thought it would at least delay them, but I guess since Onigumo still has that delay on. All right, let's just try and take out Onigumo. We have enough health that it doesn't really matter what damage those guys do. I honestly don't even know how much damage they do. Let's find out. Oh, he binds. See? I didn't even know, and he's gonna bind my Dex units for 5 turns. Holy cow! I guess that's not good. Do these guys have high defense at least? Oh, thank God. Huh. Shows you what I know, and only 4 hit points. Sweet, I'll take it. So, kind of a little surprise there with Onigumo at the end, but hey, slashers, super easy way to win. Would I run that differently? Yeah, probably, because you could have used Usopp to take out one of those Marines and just finished your attack with Slasher Crocodile on Onigumo, and he still would have been taken out. So, well, anyways, we learned something new today. But as you can see, guys, slashers. For those that are saying don't run slashers, they're old guides. Not that they're wrong, it's just you can't update videos over time. There's ways with the double staller you saw, you can handle this just fine. It's not a problem. So, good luck with your farming, guys. Una out.